You are watching or listening to Jade Emerald Green. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow so that you are staying connected with the daily content arrivals that are made just for you. Thank you. Good motherfucking morning. It is Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday, July 2nd, 2025. And you are watching or listening to the Daily Collective Tarot and Oracle reading on Jade Emerald Green, y'all. I got energy. Can you tell? It's been a great morning. Had to do my doctor's appointment. I tried doing this before and it wasn't happening. It was too much going on. So now I'm back here, full undivided attention. The moon is in Libra all day today. It is going to form a square with the sun in Cancer. So while we are feeling harmonious with the moon energy, there may be some challenges to potential plans or projects and things like that. But you got this. You got this. Believe me, I believe in you. So, getting into the reading today here. Oh, it is jam motherfucking packed. So let's just get right into it here. If this is your first time, I do a situation, action, outcome spread, but it is expanded and stylized for a way that is natural for me to deliver it to you. All right. So let's get into it here. What the fuck are we doing here? We got the Three of Cups. Now, what is the Three of Cups? Look at it closely. Hey. So, I love this iteration in the Pulp Tarot of the Three of Cups. Why? Well, if you are familiar with the traditional tarot card of what the Three of Cups looks like, it's three women celebrating. They're all cheering and stuff, with their cups and things like that, and on a grassy skies, blue skies clear, so it's it's a positive card. Generally, yes. Three of Cups represents celebrations. It could also represent things like marriage, birth, things of that nature, things that are a cause for celebration. And it's always good to be in unison with those that we love and that we care about. As long as when you guys are uniting, it's genuine. And that is what I want to focus on here today based off of this read. Oh yeah, so quick thing. So I usually shuffle them and keep them face down and try to read these, but like I said, I tried to record this before my appointment, and yeah, it wasn't happening. So, but it was good because I got time to meditate on this read. And so what I want to get at here is this iteration, this particular imagery of the Three of Cups. I like it, but it's powerful because look at these classy ass, catty ass bitches. I hate to say it like that, but hey, they are the first time I saw this card, I looked at it, I was like, am I being judged? And hey, being a bitch in and of itself is not necessarily a bad thing. And that's debatable to other people, but you ain't gonna debate it today, right here, right now with me. What I'm trying to tell you is this. It's better always to have people who are bitchy for you and not bitchy to you. You get what I'm saying? An example of someone who's being bitchy for you. Say you have a friend who invites you over to ask you, okay, how's you and so, and you're like, oh, and then you start beating around the bush about it because you don't want to talk about how bad it is, right? And then they start getting bitchy for you. They're like, no, they're not treating you right, leave that motherfucker alone. You get what I'm saying? They have a genuine level of concern for you, and they express that, and they stand on business with that shit. You get what I'm saying? You want people who are bitchy for you. You want people who are going to advocate for you. You get what I'm saying? How one needs to advocate for themselves. You want people bitchy for you. If people are being bitchy to you, then we got problems, right? Because people who are being bitchy to you may invite you over, may say, oh yeah, how you doing? Da, 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 da. But they're not doing it because they care about you. They're doing it because they want to find out how to exploit you. So now that we've said this, let's look at this again. Do you feel like you're being judged in this moment by these women? And it doesn't have to be like 3 cups. I know there's a lot of like feminine depiction as well as masculine depiction, very, you know, based on the cards in the tarot. But this doesn't necessarily like, this expression is not limited to just like women. So I want you to take a good look, right? Cause what the fuck are we supposed to do about this? Now, that's why I wanted to express, like, you got to know the difference between people who are being bitchy for you and bitchy to you. Because what I'm getting is that the collective is experiencing more challenging aspects of the 3 of Cups, the shadow side of the 3 of Cups, right? When you have people who are giving you fake smiles, not really, you know, caring for you in the way that you need to, all talk, no action, like all of that stuff, and like, or even this, there are people in this world that will, they will joke, like, they'll make a joke, right? Or they'll talk shit, you know, in a way that's seemingly like a joke, but they're really talking shit about you or to you, and they'll do it in front of your face. They'll be it's like, it's a form of passive aggressiveness. I've observed a lot of that in my life, and like, you have to be cognizant of like when that's happening, if someone's like talking about you but trying to make it a joke, or like, you know, because that is simple. They're more antagonistic than, you know, supporting the protagonist, which is you, right? So let this be the last time you look at people that are bitchy to you, that are not in your side, that are just bitches. Bitches are gonna be bitches. That's all. That's all I'm hearing from spirit. Let them see the back of your motherfucking head. Like, do not leave. Cross the sea on their ass onto better shores, because there's no point in trying to reason with people who are going to engage in that type of behavior. Number one, it's like sad, because when you see like people acting beneath what their potential is, it's always frustrating. Like, why are you right here? And that it's signifying a deeper sense of struggle, the things that they haven't dealt with in their life that they need to confront, right? So that's their journey. That's not your journey. Your journey is to get the fuck away from them so they can focus on their journey, right? And cross the sea, get better. There are better things awaiting for you. Some people are in alignment with their mission, but part of their alignment is not always long term, and part of it is to kind of show you what you don't want in your life. You outgrow people based off of how determined you are to move forward. When you are very determined to move forward in your life, to be in alignment with your higher power and higher purpose, hey, your entities that are for you, those unseen entities will remove the people out your life that are not meant to be there, that are not meant to grow with you. You have to be cognizant of that, and you have to have faith. That is like, you know, because it can be comforting to have social interaction. As comforting as it is, it's not as comforting as knowing that you are doing what the fuck you're supposed to do. Goddamn. So cross the sea and let them see the back of your head, like I said, because not everybody that is talking to you is for you. Okay. So where's the fuckery? 3 of Pentacles, y'all. I think, yeah, the higher octane of 3 is 6, right? 3 times 2 is 6, right? So you want to have that change. You don't. So, and I'm pointing that out because 3 of Pentacles, right? If we're dealing with catty ass bitches, right, that aren't for us, then we need to not engage in ways where we're either engaging in plans that are going to not be realistic, or things that are going to have projects that are like trying to appease them. I guess what you're saying, like, don't try to plan to like make things work. The shadow aspect of Three of Pentacles can also conversely deal with collusion and like people conspiring against you. So don't worry about what's said or what's planned when you're not in the room. Okay? Don't. Because if they wanted to have included you, they would have. And if they wanted to make things right or to be better people, they would have. Essentially. So, like this, I'm getting the flip side. Like, don't engage in plans that are going to be at the end of the day draining for you, that aren't in line with your higher purpose. And don't collaborate with people who are going to like try to thwart your plans, or don't who are really like haters in disguise. You get what I'm saying? Like, you only want to plan with people who are in alignment with you. So that's that's the blueprint. Like, look at your blueprint and then assess, who do you really need to be involved? Do you really need that many people to be involved in order to get done what you need to get done? Your plans? So, I don't know. Think about that. Okay. So, what happens when we do what... Okay. Sorry. My foot was too close to the tripod. What happens when we do what the fuck we're supposed to do? We have the Page of Pentacles again. I mean, like, you already know, higher octane pentacles, generally pretty fucking good. Page of Pentacles is all about achieving your goals, setting your goals, and then achieving them. She came up recently. What was that? 2 days ago, I think. So, like, you have to, it's imperative that you cross the sea of suffering. Get on that ship to cross the sea of suffering, okay? So that you can focus on what the fuck it is that you need to do. And set those goals high. Like, think about like what your goals could be if like resources weren't an object, or time wasn't an object. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how you should be thinking of your goals. Like, go big or go home. It's going to be a learning process once you set those goals. And like I said, Pentacles, Page of Pentacles is all about breaking those big goals down into tangible steps. But it's good to have big dreams and to be classy. Like, it's essential. And I find it interesting that what the fuck fuckery is in the Empress right here. Because when we go back here to where's the fuckery, right? Like, setting those unrealistic plans, worrying about what people are saying about you when you're not in the room, like all these things, right? It just leads to an unhappy person. Like the Empress, the Queen will give you, is the type of person that will give you the shirt off her back. You get what I'm saying? Like, anything to help the people that are dependent upon her, right? When you are the Queen, you are responsible for so much. But when people drain you, projects drain you, unrealistic plans drain you, when catty ass bitches are trying to drain you, you get what I'm saying? Like, it can lead to your fertile ground becoming barren, essentially. I think I explained, like, at one point why I chose the Empress as the emblem for Jade Emerald Green. And it was because it kept coming up at times of, like, deep sorrow in the midst of, like, my breakup that I had earlier this year. And it was there to, like, remind me, like, yo, you got to get back to being you. You got to get back to being, in alignment with your divine feminine, your queen energy. But it's real easy when you are at the top of the food chain, so to speak, and I'm not saying it in an egotistic sense, but just in the, like, when you are making great strides for your personal growth, that can irritate motherfuckers. That literally was irritating my ex, like, straight off the board. Like, I was like, what? I'm just trying to grow. What's up? Was it linear? Not necessarily. But I was trying to grow. And it became obvious. And it was just like, oh, I love this person. I love this person so much, but I am outgrowing them. And it's not like I'm better than you sense. It's just like, yo, our priorities right now are very different. And I mean, that's just one example. I hope he's doing okay. Like, I don't know. But it's just like, you know, the reason why I had my doctor's appointment, I'm in physical therapy. You know, and that's all I'll say about that. Like, you know, this is important to recognize because you like to have the positive qualities of the Empress involved in what your higher purpose is. But even being the Empress, it comes with its challenges. It's going to come at a cost. So don't engage with people who are not in alignment with your higher purpose. Otherwise, it's just gonna drag the queen down. You get what I'm saying? So I think hopefully I made that point more effectively. Because our clarifier clarifies that this is all about change. It's gonna happen whether you like it or not. The Wheel of Fortune is spinning. It's gonna keep spinning, whether you like it or whether you don't like it. Okay? Like, this is happening. It's happening. Life is moving. Life is moving for us. We need to embrace the changes. We need to take the chances that we haven't taken before. Do the things we haven't done before. See the things we haven't seen before. You know, I admit, back when I was like in middle school or something, like I started learning Spanish more formally. But then I also was like, okay, I want to learn this other language, and I want to go to this place, and I feel like, you know, if I go to this place, and so that's been a goal I had since middle school, and it's still a goal, but I'm just like, and I've done a lot of great things and achieved a lot of dreams, but I'm like, this one thing I still have yet to do. I need to, like, no more distractions. I gotta do this one thing, right? So I'm gonna do it. Like, that's what I told my friend who's out there. I'm like, I need to do this, like, now. You know? So, you know, everything comes in its due time. You know, like, changes come for us to elevate. Where we find the problems is when we resist, you know. So make sure you are rolling in the same rhythm as the Wheel of Fortune, you know. And things are gonna change. Like you can't be a catty bitch all your motherfucking life. You know, things are gonna change for the people who are serving your higher purpose. That's why you don't need to worry about them, especially if they're doing things that are exploitative and antagonistic toward you. Because when you put those clauses in, like, now I'm not even gonna say the K word. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But when you are making clauses that are antagonistic towards somebody else, and the reasons for that are murky at best, you know, people get that back in blood, like, you know. And that, I'm saying that in a figure of speech, I'm sorry, I'm black. So yeah, take responsibility for your life and don't let anyone else try to get in the way of that. All right, we are moving on to our oracle reads. We have creativity comes up a lot, but paired with strength, I am loving this combination. Okay, like, sometimes we have these big ideas, but we're like, oh, can I do it? We doubt ourselves, or we have people doubting us or getting in the way. It takes strength to execute a creative idea, especially like one that's a great one, you know. Like, it's going to take strength, it's going to take endurance, it's going to take all those things that are necessary. Sorry, I have a call coming in and we're going to reject. Okay. It's going to take you being all your might, bro. All your motherfucking might. So that your creative idea becomes... Sorry. I don't know. Someone keeps trying to call me. I will get back to them later. Someone needs to get creative as to how they're going to get in contact with me. Because it ain't going to be via phone until I get done with this. Yes, but I don't know. I like this combo. Also, I thought it was about something a little funny. So, one year I dressed up as Nicki Minaj for Halloween. And I was wearing like red and purple and everything. And someone asked me, like, hey, are you, like, what are you for Halloween? I was like, I'm Nicki. No, they asked if I was a prostitute. I was like, no, because she was like, red and purple are horror colors. Like, it's a horror color combination. I was like, wait, what? I was like, no, I am not a whore. At that time. But yeah, you know, creativity and strength is important to have, and like it's just a good combination. Okay, I don't know. I'm just getting blown up today, y'all, and it's throwing me off. That's why I like doing this early in the morning. So yeah, basically, great combo. I'm gonna move on so I can refocus. Oh yeah, we got bitch ass Elvis Presley. So it is important. Yes, it is important to live your best life. Yes, it is important to do that. Every time he comes up, I'm always going to recognize how he took from black creatives and made those moves his own. I saw a really funny video. And it had me dying. It was the first video I had seen from this Facebook content. Well, I see him on Facebook. He's probably everywhere. But his name is Tony Stavacci, Albanian, I believe. And he had this video, like, black people dancing in the 50s. Yeah. And it was like they're minding their business. And then he showed Elvis like with a camera phone with the flash on, like, and they're like, hey. That had me fucking dying. I was like, yes, that was laugh I need, because that summarizes my thing for Elvis, and I know he was like problematic in other ways as well. Look, I think when it comes to like spirits and everything, when you learn through the full scope of their life, like as far as influence, like you still got motherfuckers that are impersonating this nigga to this day, all creeds and like impersonating Elvis. Yes, and like it was more common when I was younger than growing up in the 90s versus like now. Like when you go to Vegas, you would see Elvis impersonators everywhere, right? So, the impact is not deniable. It's just how you got to that point. You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that he was talentless. I don't personally vibe with his music, but you can see like he's impacted a lot of people's lives. I know people that still like are influenced by Elvis, things of that nature. I think I'm gonna focus though not so much on the personality as much as I want to focus on the message. Live your best life. Okay, like that's important as hell. Important to live your best life. What does that even mean? Like every day, do you say, okay, I got everything I want, everything I need. I'm at where I want to be in life, period. A lot of people are going to say no. A lot of people have a lot of things they need. A lot of people have a lot of things that they haven't done yet. Or a lot of people are in spaces where they don't necessarily want to be in life. So how can you say live your best life if you're not where you want to be? Because it's not about the destination, motherfucker. It's a journey. It's not about, oh, I don't have this. It's how you view it. Appreciation is the best way to get from not where you want to be in life to where you want to be in life. Having appreciation for your problems, which it can feel like the hardest thing to do, is the first thing you need to learn how to do if you don't already. Appreciation for the problems that you go through. Why? Why should I be appreciative? Because that's how you learn, motherfucker. That's how you learn. That's how you grow. That's how you're able to like build the muscles that you need. Like a lot of people like saying, "Oh, I want to go to the gym," and like going to the gym, it helps going. You know, yes, going to the gym helps. I need to go to the motherfucking gym. That's a personal goal of mine. Yes, I do. But a lot of people can go to the gym and work on their physical body, but they're not working on their mental or their spiritual or their emotional body. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's all important. It's all important, you know? So live your best life. Even when you aren't where you want to be yet, still live your best life. Because this What's the D today gonna be banging. Yes, I'm sorry. I said what's the D? What's the T? What's the T? Banging. Okay? Because you gotta live your best life because motherfuckers, I don't know. Real, perceived, whatever. Motherfuckers are holding grudges, right? Creating bad karma for themselves by holding that grudge, right? That's why I said I didn't want to say the K word. Like, and, what was that? June 28th, maybe? I might be wrong, but I'm hoping I'm right. June 28th, when bad karma came around, I did give an extended explanation of what karma is, right? Yes. Don't create bad karma for yourself also by holding grudges. That does not. I'm telling you. The biggest thing you can do is let shit go. The best thing you can do for yourself. The best way to live your best life is let shit go. Even when you want to make a point, even when you're like, no, I can't let that go. I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. I can't let that slide. Look, the all-knowing sees what's happening. There's certain things that you don't need to hold on to in order to, ensure that somebody else learns from where they went wrong with you. You get what I'm saying? And then also, I feel like this is essentially a group. There's an element of envy here that I want to address. I mean, it's perhaps why the chatty caddies and the Three of Cups, are feeling like exploited. I get that message from Spirit: exploit. People are exploiting you. You get what I'm saying? So there's an element of envy. There are people that want to use you for what you know or what you got. But they don't want you. You get what I'm saying? There are some people who want you for how you think and the things you do as far as like, what are your gifts and talents. But they don't want to deal with you. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's exploitation that happens all the fucking time. We see it in the larger world when, I think about it like for myself, like, okay, when I'm dealing with crystals and everything, like, where they're from, where they're ethically sourced, because there's a lot of exploitation. And these groupies, they don't want to admit they're groupies. Or they don't even probably realize they're groupies. You get what I'm saying? Like, because of all this. Sometimes people hold a grudge at you and you ain't even do nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? You were just you. This world is interesting. I'm just getting all this from Spirit. Like, seriously, like, that's why you gotta live your best life. Because it gets deeper. The snooping is still happening. People are still looking at you. People are still, like, wondering what the fuck you're doing. Even though they may not engage. Even though you may not know. They may not like your shit because they're a hater. Right? But people are still wondering what the fuck you're doing. They want that info. They're trying to do something with that info. Maybe they may reach out to you, or maybe they are going to reach out to their co-conspirators. You get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like anything is possible with this combination, with the read today. I'm like, wow. But all you got to do is check the fucking deuces. Like, if you fed up with that shit, just let it the fuck go. Cut these niggas off. Like, walk away. Walk away. It's like, I saw something that said, let go or get dragged. And that that's the mode for this month. Let go or get dragged. Because you got too much shit you gotta fucking do, right? Remember, Page of Pentacles. That's where you want to be. What are your goals, bitch? What are you doing? When are you gonna do it? Have you set a timeline? Like, all this. Moving on to our dark confessions. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. I won't admit it. Look, this could likely be the people that are like, that you're getting that crazy energy from, right? They don't know how to process their things. Like, not everybody's in therapy. Not everybody's like actively working on how they can better themselves. You know, there's one person I know. Great potential, great following, great, you know, career trajectory, everything. But they don't know how to emotionally process things. They get really defensive when people just try to talk to them about things, you know, and I worry about them because I care about them. But, you know, why am I singling somebody out? I'm not trying to single, because I'm not saying their name or anything. I'm just pulling from, like, when you see people go through that roller coaster, it can be difficult. Even whether you're close to them or not close to them, it can be a bit difficult, right? Because emotional regulation is, like, essential. You know, emotional regulation is essential, and it's like, what is I'm finding out is that it is harder to see people who are able to take full responsibility for their emotions, for their life, for their, you know, like what they're going through. You get what I'm saying? Like, some people tend to lash out, and it's what I've learned. If it's hysterical, it's historical. Like, a lot of us have things that are from our earlier years, our formative years, that are like, you know, not healed within us. So when we grow up and we're encountering situations that are, greatly challenging, how we deal with our roller coaster, you know, is like, shows like who we are in that moment. Like, don't get on the fucking roller coaster, bro. Like, you can feel the things, but you can't let it control you. You get what I'm saying? Is essentially, that's what I'm trying to get at. You know, and if this is you, like, try to separate all your emotions. Like, figure out, okay, I'm feeling this. Why am I feeling this? Why am I feeling that? Why am I feeling the third? You know, like, write those things, dictate those things to your notes. Like, process. Find your way of processing shit. Because the longer shit goes unprocessed, the longer you do not process the things that are hurting you, I don't care how long ago it is, the more it's going to creep up into your present life, right? It took a lot for me to, my ears are ringing. It took a lot for me to do the work that I needed to do in my life. I feel the presence of an angel or two. Thank you. I'm gonna finish this up here. Yeah, it took a lot for me to be able to get to the point where I needed to be, as far as, you know, taking full responsibility for my emotional world. Like, other people may have been to blame for, like, the traumas that I experienced, but ultimately I am responsible for my life. I'm responsible for my life. So what am I going to do so that I come out on top of this? You get what I'm saying? Some of that was solved through therapy. A lot of that was solved through, like, there was a period of time where I had to be my own therapist. and what I mean by that is, I'm not saying, like, hey, I'm not, like, talking to myself, like, hey, well, how does that make you feel? I'm simply saying, like, I think combating cycles of shame Best way. Best way to, clear blockages, Like, you have to. You have to. Like, it will make you feel lighter. It'll make you feel more at ease, more at home within yourself. So yeah, don't get on that roller coaster. Just sort shit out. Get on the fucking merry-go-round. Okay? Or do the bumper cars or something, This is the angel connections for today. You feel an undeniable urge to communicate an important message to someone, and the words flow right out of your mouth. The angels are channeling their guidance through you. You've been chosen as an angel's helper. So I don't know if that's just applying to me right just now. my ear, like, my left ear been ringing these past few days. And I had an experience last night when I was at Freight 38, and I don't know if I want to share it fully yet, but I'll tell you the impact that it had on me, right? Someone shared something with me that impacted me very deeply in the most positive, reassuring way. It made me feel at ease at a time when I've been so challenged these past several weeks. It made me feel at ease at a time when, I'm mourning the loss of my friend Rocco. And Rocco was the type of person who saw the Buddha in me. Literally gave me this Buddha statue, like, so big, like, like, he saw that in me at a time when I couldn't see that in myself. And it was just like, I'm on the right path. I'm okay. I'm okay. Like, don't let all the noise get to you. I'm okay. Like, I do tend to think of myself as a strong person, i.e. my name being Tenacity. And the name I gave myself. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that sometimes we forget why, whatever, like, why did I name myself Tenacity, right? Like, why did, I don't feel tenacious right now. Why, what, you get what I'm saying? But all your tears, all the pain, all the doubt can wash away in an instant, okay? When you don't abandon yourself. Like, no matter how shitty you feel, do not ever abandon yourself. When you know you're on the right path, do not ever abandon yourself. Don't. It is worth it. And spirit sees you shining. Spirit is shining for you, Oh my gosh, I'm getting so many messages, y'all. I want to make sure I don't forget the timing deck. So we're going to do that real quick. Oh. That's been a good day. Gonna be a good day today. So for those of you guys who are in Milwaukee, I'm gonna be in Pepper Pot. 6 to 9, Come do karaoke, come get a reading, come get some crystals, tarot deck, or deck, get some smudge kits. I'm running low, I gotta restock, so come and get them now before they're all gone. So yeah, come and see about me. What did oh, yes, I wanted to ask today. Based off of the Six of Swords, when will we get to the other shore when we cross the sea of suffering? I should better phrase that. When will we see better shores when we cross the sea of suffering? All right. When will we see better shores when we cross the sea of suffering? All right. and will receive better scores when we cross. Let's see. I'm suffering. I feel like I'm shuffling a lot today because I'm just wanting this to be heartfelt. Also, I know it's like my environment is very loud today. I apologize. All right, this is it. If I can hold it together. All right, there we go. Okay. So, this smells good. All right. All right. Oh. Okay, so let me hurry up and edit this and get this shit out to you because there's something coming by the end of the day. Even if it's something small, a small gift, you're gonna see something by the end of the day. Oh my God. Sorry. Okay, I'm done, y'all. Thank you so much. I will see you tomorrow. This has been your daily collective tarot and oracle reading on Jade Emerald Green. See ya.